My BP is rise to 190 to over 101. Then I have a tooth problem. This is the two issues that I have. So as soon as the man of God came approaching me, that is where I came out and told him that this is the problem I have. So from that Thursday till last night till this morning, it has dropped. Instead of 190 over this thing, it's now 107. This thing, maybe I think it's just a decay or something like that inside here. So
it's paining you.
Serious, and my BP went up to 190.
When did that happen?
Day before yesterday, 3 days ago.
Your teeth?
Yeah.
What did you eat? He's laughing.
Normal food. Like
normal food. Which one is normal food?
Meat and.
After eating the meat, where did you eat the meat?
On board a vessel, because I'm on board a vessel.
Uncle, you are welcome to Jesus on the True International Ministry. Can you tell us your name and where you are coming from?
Good morning, church. My name is Alfred Tai Ajolulu. I came from Tema Newtown.
Can you share your wonderful testimony to the glory of God?
I came here last Thursday with a problem of tooth problem. And before this thing happens, it was 2 to 3 weeks ago when I had a tooth problem. So I have to go to the hospital as normal thing to go and check what was the problem. So when I get there, they found it that I have to go and check my BP first and sugar level and other things before I could be able to go to the surgical room to check my teeth. So from checking this thing, that is where they found out that my BP was high. My BP was rising up to 190/101. So it's like when we get there to the doctor said no, they should give me a BP tablet first, so that I will, if everything calms down, then they will be okay to work on this thing on my teeth. So I went back to the other doctors. They gave me the BP tablet. I relaxed for over about almost about 30 to 40 minutes. Then I went to the doctor. I'm about to go to the doctor this thing. Then I found out that no, there's a word that spoken to me that no, why can't you call man of God first?
Uncle, before you continue, for how long have these toothache been worrying you? For how long?
It started almost about a month ago, because I was, I just feel that I'm feeling pain inside the teeth before I found out that this is what is going wrong. Because this thing, if I take in any cold water or anything, I feel like shock. So that is how, from that 1 month, I decided to go to the hospital.
So, since this problem started disturbing you, so how has it affected your personal life, your family, and your work?
Tooth problem is a very big problem to the extent that even though in the night, especially in the night, I don't sleep. Everybody will be sleeping. I will wake up, going around in the room. And it's like I take all kind of tablets. Some tablet called, what they call it, I forget the name. So many pain killers that maybe this thing will go away. But I try. It is not going. And it took almost 1 month. So I have to report at my working place to ask permission from my boss to tell him that this is what is wrong with me. So I have to go to the dentist to check out.
So, Uncle, if we could understand you clearly, so since this issue happened, you went to the hospital, you mean all the medications that the doctors gave you couldn't work?
It couldn't work. So I think they gave me the first day, and I think it's about a week, and I went back again. I told them that this is what. So now they decided to pull the teeth out. So after checking all my BP and other these things, then that is where a word came to my mind that no, I have to inform man of God first before I go under that issue.
On that fateful Thursday that you came here, we saw on the screen that you were telling man of God your pains or the issues that you were having. So what was you telling him on that fateful Thursday?
I was telling him my BP is rise to 190 to over 101. Then I have a tooth problem. This is the two issues that I have. So as soon as the man of God came approaching me, that is where I came out and told him that this is the problem I had.
So after man of God prayed for you, instantly, what was the feeling like?
When the man of God first prayed for me, I feel relief because I see to it that the pain that I brought with it that morning, it has gone completely.
People of God, can we clap for Jesus for this wonderful testimony? You can do it better. You can do it better. Because the more you clap, the more God to visit you with a multiple of testimony. So since, Uncle, since this last faithful Thursday up to now, do you feel any pains or do you feel those symptoms that you used to feel when those toothache was disturbing you?
I did not feel any pain because even this morning when I get up, before we wake up, it was my alarm. It was my alarm that wakes me. I sleep like a baby since that day, since that Thursday till now. I sleep like a baby.
People of God, can we clap for Jesus Christ for this wonderful testimony? So, Uncle, you said something about your high BP level. So you said before you came here, your BP level was what?
Was 190 over 101. That was my BP.
So after the faithful Thursday prayers from the Apostle General, how has it been now with your BP level, whether high or low?
Yeah, the funny thing is that I have that BP testing machine in my house. So anytime at all, if I get up, I used to check. If I suspect something, I have to check. And it's very good I have to recommend it for everybody that as a grown-up man, you need to have that thing in your house. So from that Thursday to last night to this morning, it has dropped. Instead of 190 over this thing, it's now 107.
People of God, you can clap for Jesus Christ for this wonderful testimony. You can see it on the screen. From 190 to 107.
101. Now it's to 107. I was surprised. I said, God is wonderful.
People of God, can you clap for Jesus Christ? God, this is a powerful testimony. For your BP to rise to 191, it means you and stroke like you are close brothers. 191 is a very deadly thing that should occur to anybody. So, Uncle, since then, since that fateful Thursday and up to now, how are you feeling and what can you tell the viewers who are watching you and people who are sitting here today with various problems that they are here waiting for the good Lord to attend to them? So what is your advice to them?
My advice to each and everyone, please, we have to obey the word that man of God used to share to tell us, because I myself here, I don't joke with YouTube. Every day I'm on YouTube checking always the messages that man of God is always giving us. Very powerful. And if you go closer to it, it will help you. Because I did not call him that day. I don't know what is going to happen because I suffered in the hands of the doctors, because that day they was about to remove the teeth. They tried it 3 times. They could not be able to move it. So it's like, if I tell anybody, they say, hey, Alfred, you sure that this thing, it will not give you problem? Because so far as doctors touch it, you are going to get more problem more. But it was so lucky that when I came, I met man of God, he prayed for me. The pains, everything just disappear.
People of God, can we clap for Jesus Christ for this brilliant testimony? So, Uncle, before you came here, could you press where the pain is coming from, where you were having the toothache problem? Could you hold it or could you press it?
I press it so many times, and last night, I myself, I prepare soup. I want to test it, whether it will be okay for me. So overnight, I prepare a soup, and this with pork meat. I taste it there, and I know that, yes.
People of God, can we clap for Jesus Christ? This is so very interesting. This is very beautiful. Yes, this is very beautiful. This is a very beautiful testimony that he said, our uncle is telling us that after man of God prayed for him and he got healed and everything was okay, he said, no. I said, Doubting Thomas, let me prepare a very delicious pork meat, pepper soup, so that let me test it and see whether the toothache is still there or not. To the glory of God, he really overjoyed the pork meat. You can see it on the screen. So, Uncle, when you were chewing the meat, were you feeling any pain?
No, I did not feel any pain till this morning. I don't feel no pain.
So you finished all the bowl?
Oh.
We thank God, we thank God. Can you clap for Jesus Christ? This is a very interesting testimony. But before, were you able to chew even any meat?
Water, even cold water, if you touch it, it will give me a very big shock. So anything that I put in my mouth, I have to either balance it to the one side and leave the other side. But I think now I use the other side now to taste the meat, and I see everything is okay.
People of God, can we thank God for this wonderful testimony? I can see Uncle standing here. There is some reserve pork pepper soup in the fridge, which I think they immediately leaves the auditorium today. He's going to finish that bowl. Can we clap for Jesus Christ for this wonderful testimony? So, Uncle, as Jesus have done all these things for you, what is your promise to God?
My promise is to serve him the rest of my life, every day closer to him, because he said it in one of the verses that we should come closer to him, and he also will come closer to me. So I will serve him to the rest of my life.
People of God, can we clap for Jesus Christ? As the songwriter said what? He said, he is glad when they said unto him, let us go into the house of the Lord. That's what our uncle is just telling the congregation here and the viewers around the world, that you should make sure that your leg is closer to the house of God. So, Uncle, with this healing and deliverance that you receive from God, it's not enough for you to stay back. This is the time you need to get closer and closer to God and make the word of God the standard of your life, so that this healing, deliverance, and blessings that you just received remain permanent in your life, in Jesus Christ's name.
Thank you, Jesus.